Deep within the tranquil grounds of the ancient Injuin Temple in Asakuchi City, Okayama Prefecture, Japan, lies a mysterious treasure that has been preserved and worshipped for centuries. It is a mummified creature approximately 30 to 30.5 centimeters long, often referred to by the mythical name the Mermaid Mummy. Unlike the beautiful and glamorous mermaids depicted in Western fairy tales, this specimen possesses a rather bizarre and haunting appearance. The upper half of its body is human-like but possesses unusual features, such as a grimacing scowling face, sharp teeth, and erect hair and eyebrows. Meanwhile, the lower portion consists entirely of a fish's tail. This strange combination immediately evokes the image of a half-human, half-sea creature from ancient legends. According to the temple caretaker, this mysterious specimen is believed to have appeared sometime between 1736 and 1741, during Japan's Edo period. For the locals and generations of monks at Injuin Temple, this mummy is not simply a historical artifact or a strange creature, but is revered as a sacred deity. Its presence carries profound spiritual and religious significance. For generations, people have come to the temple to worship and pray before this creature with reverence, without any concern or demand for detailed scientific explanations. Previously, to satisfy the public's reverence and curiosity, the mermaid mummy was displayed prominently inside a glass case at Injuin Temple for visitors and devotees from near and far to admire and pray. However, due to concerns about the ravages of time and the impact of the external environment that could damage and degrade the precious specimen, the temple's monks decided to change the preservation method. For over 40 years, the mermaid has been moved and kept securely inside a fireproof safe to ensure absolute safety. The origin and journey of the mermaid mummy to Injuin Temple remain a major question. Although researchers cannot definitively confirm how the specimen ended up inside the temple, invaluable clues have partially revealed the mystery. These include an ancient handwritten letter dating back to 1903, carefully preserved inside the mummy's box by its previous owner. The letter recounts that this mermaid-like creature was accidentally caught in the nets of fishermen off the coast of Kochi Prefecture, Shikoku Island on the Pacific coast. When they pulled up the nets, the poor fishermen were completely bewildered, unaware that the strange creature they had just caught was a mermaid, as it was called in folklore. Seeing its unusual appearance, they decided to take it to Osaka Prefecture to sell it as a rare and exotic fish. There, a wealthy and powerful family was attracted by the creature's strangeness. They agreed to buy it. A 1903 letter written by a descendant of this family. My ancestors acquired it and kept it as a family treasure. This mermaid mummy bears some resemblance to two mythical creatures in Japanese folklore. Amebes, mermaids with beaks and 3 distinct tail fins. And ninjios, fish-like creatures with human heads. Both types of creatures are linked to miraculous tales of healing and longevity. In one well-known story, Yao Bikuni, a woman, is said to have lived for 800 years, after accidentally consuming an entire ninjo. Priest Kozun Kuida of Injuin Temple mentioned that the temple regards the mummy as a good omen for health. During the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, they continued to honor the creature, hoping that its spiritual energy would bring blessings and help fend off or lessen the severe impacts of the dangerous disease. While the spiritual and cultural significance of the mermaid mummy is clear, from a scientific viewpoint, the biological enigmas and true origins of the specimen need to be clarified with solid evidence. The first to kick off this modern decoding effort was Hiroshi Kinoshita, an expert and board member of the Okayama Prefectural Folklore Association. He visited Injuin Temple in Okayama and personally observed the mummy stored in a wooden box. With his expertise, this expert initially voiced skepticism regarding the creature's natural authenticity. He candidly stated, "I don't think this is a mermaid. It could be man-made. To transform these inquiries into scientific answers, Mr. Kinoshita persistently urged the Injuin Temple management to permit scientists access
May this bring health.
to examine the unusual markings on the specimen.
Yes, we believe so too.
After gaining approval from the temple, an interdisciplinary research team was established, led by Dr. Takafumi Kato, a reputable paleontologist at Karashiki University of Science and the Arts, along with colleagues collaborating with the Okayama Folklore Society project. On February 2, 2022, the first breakthrough occurred. Scientists carefully removed the mermaid mummy from its preservation box and transported it to the laboratory for X-ray and CT scans, initially through observation of its external morphology and preliminary analysis. Scientists made a bold assertion. The specimen appeared to be a sophisticated artificial creation, combining the upper body of a monkey with the tail of a fish. To enhance its realism and deceive the viewer's eye, its creators cleverly added human hair and fingernails. However, CT scans were only half the battle. To obtain a 100% accurate answer, the research team at Karashiki University of Science and the Arts planned to extract DNA samples. Genetic testing and in-depth DNA analysis would unravel the biological origins of each component. When science intervened, the line between myth and reality gradually became clearer. Yet the attitude of those involved, the monks at Injuin Temple, remained progressive and humane. They were not at all afraid that science would shatter the sacredness of the temple. On the contrary, the monks expressed hope that the comprehensive research results from Karashiki University of Science and the Arts would make a significant contribution to documenting the artifact. Unraveling the mysterious structure of the mummy would not only help preserve the specimen better against the risk of decomposition over time, but also serve as a way to vividly preserve the image of the mermaid in the flow of Japanese folklore, continuing to spread and pass on these unique spiritual values to future generations. There are mysteries that remain unsolved to this day, and humanity continues to search for truths that science cannot yet prove. Thank you for joining Unsolved Mystery on this journey of discovery today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next mysteries. Goodbye and see you again.